Hello everyone and welcome back to another DISLYTE video. Today we have an interesting one. I'm not going to try to be on it for too long since I have other stuff to do today, but with the patch coming out with Zeus, we have a better drawing experience document here. This was given out by some of the staff of the game to some content creators on DISLYTE so they can talk about it, spread it around, see if they can get people's opinions on it in the comments. So I haven't read this myself, so this is going to be completely blind through. It's not too crazy long. I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible, but we will see. So, we made the following adjustments to xHz for a better drawing experience. Attempts for guaranteed legendary Esper have been greatly reduced. Super Senses has been added for the probability up event, while further reducing the attempts for a guaranteed legendary Esper draw. The probability of getting a featured probability up Esper, in this case Zeus, has been increased by 50% to 50%. Moreover, we've added new rules to help players get their ideal Esper more easily. Number 1, players will always get the featured probability Esper up within 2 guaranteed draws. Number 2, guaranteed draw attempts are shared among multiple card pools. So you are hold on. If I'm reading this right, if you go down, so if you drop 300 summons, like if you have 300 records to drop, you are guaranteed to get the featured Esper. And that's better. I mean, that's better than 450, but 300 is still, it's still pretty rough. That's still a lot of summons. Like, I'm barely at 150. That's like a double skip on a banner type of save up. That's a little, whew. It's a little nutty for the guarantee. Maybe there's more later on. Let's see here. We've also prepared the record conversion event for old players. The event time is 3 days from the 23rd to the 29th. During this event, gold records spun in Echo can be converted into super sound matrices. Every 10 spins grants 50 super sound matrices. When the event ends, unclaimed sound matrices will be sent via mail. Is that the disassembling thing? I have the game up in the background just in case to look at this. I have no audio on it because I just want to use audio backwards. Is that the disassemble material? Are these matrices? I only have 1 3-star in here. Are these the matrices? Oh, I didn't get this. Whoops. If it's talking about these, what are they called? Is it in the inventory? Can I see them in there? We'll be going over the patch here pretty soon too. If it's talking about the disassembling thing, I mean, that's good. Because if you do, what was it, 10 spins, so if you do 100, now is that 10 multis or is that 10 singles? I'm guessing it's this. I could be wrong. But it seems to be some type of like mini pity of some kind, which is okay, I guess. I'd have to see it in game because I don't know the name of the disassembling currency, and this sounds right. Moving on, probability up info and adjustments. This will go till September 11th, starting on the 23rd. So this is when it starts. So we got a week on this. During this event, the chance to summon Gaius from Echo spins is increased. The probability up event will unlock in Super Sense players can use Super Sound matrices to spin in Super Sense. Super Sound Matrix Source, Online Union Shop, Temporal Tower, Bounties, etc. It's required a spin price 50. Okay, so it's not the disassembling material. It's its own. It's the pity system. Okay, so this is going to be similar to. Okay. I get how this works. So this is going to be similar to like Dragalia Lost in the sense that you will get a pity currency on the banner, but it is more like Dragon Ball Dokkan, where you can save these up because it said it will go to your mailbox. And you get 50 every 10 spins, which I'm guessing is every multi. So we'll have to see how expensive the pity actually is, because it could be pretty crazy at first. Because, you know, they're just testing this out. But that's good. The game needs a pity. What the fuck just opened on my computer? Dude, what the? Go away. Internet Explorer. Okay, but this is good. This is good. Games nowadays need a currency pity so that people can go in and summon and not feel bad about summoning. They actually, you know, for the character they like, or the character they want, character they need, stuff like that. They don't have to feel like crap that they just wasted 200 plus summons and they didn't get anything. They can then save these up for when that character is able to return in the general pool, maybe like 2 months down the line, maybe even 3. And they'll be able to grab them then. Okay, that's really good. The probability of acquiring a legendary Esper from Super Senses is 0.5%. Consolidated chance, guaranteed chances included 1.5. I mean, that's higher than base. I guess. I guess that's higher than base. Wait, you don't get to pick? You don't get to you don't get to pick, you just get, it's just a different summon? Oh. So this is like tickets then, where you summon and then you can use that currency to summon more. And I'm guessing it's gonna cost 100 to summon. Because they're using 10, there's no way they'd make it 50, so you just continuously, like, you double your multis. Maybe they will, but I'm unsure about that right now. So it's not you don't get to pick. It's a currency that lets you summon more. All right. Guaranteed rules. If players haven't gotten any legendary espers within 79 echo spins, the next spin is guaranteed to yield a legendary. Upon getting a legendary esper, players have a 50% chance of getting the featured esper for the probability up event. Okay. Oh. So that makes the Super Sense plus the this right here. Players will always get the feature probability up within 2 espers. So they dropped it. So they dropped the guaranteed feature from 450 to 160, which is pretty normal for a person to have for a summoning event. If they've, saved up properly and stuff like that. That's good. That needed to be dropped. That was ridiculously high for no reason. That was absurdly high for no reason whatsoever. So that's really good. That was dropped down to 160, and the probability up event going from 10% to 50% is very nice. I hope that's only just for one copy, like it has been, and not for multiple, because then that would let whales just go hog wild on these banners every, they're guaranteed to get a couple every, they're guaranteed to get a Zeus, every 160, Once you obtain a legendary Esper from Echo, the spin streak leading to a guaranteed legendary Esper will be reset. Okay, so this is still normal. If the legendary Esper obtained from the Echo spin is not the event's currently featured Esper, the next legendary Esper obtained from the Echo spins will be. Oh, okay. So this, yeah. So okay. So what I said about you being able to spend 160 and get him is right, because it looks like this 50% chance if you get a non-featured legendary Esper goes up to a 100% chance on the next one you get. Now I don't know if that transfers between banners or not. If it does, that's really good, because you could spin on a banner, get a legendary, and then be done. So then that the next banner you get the featured you got immediately. Or because if so, that's good. People can summon a little bit on banner, get a legendary Esper they don't want, and then move on, you know. Get their pity on the next banner pretty easily. The card pool retains cumulative spins and the probability of getting the designated legendary Esper. This card pool retains cumulative spins and the probability of getting the designated legendary Esper. If a player has spun 50 times in Super Sense this time, the cumulative spins for the next Super Sense event will start from 51. If the player gets a legendary Esper from the Super Sense that is not the event's featured Esper, then their next legendary Esper from the Super Sense is guaranteed to be the featured Esper of the current Super Sense event. Okay, so it is like that. It's exactly like that. But does it... Yeah, so okay. So you could summon on a banner. You could break your 50-50. And then the next banner, you could guarantee the featured unit. Right? Is that what I'm getting at? I'm sorry. I'll be right back. We're back. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. There'll just be a cut for you guys, but for me, my colon was literally about to explode, and I was trying to get through the video before that. So where were we? This part, where I'm pretty sure you can save up for this part right here, where if you don't get the featured, your next legendary expert will be guaranteed to be them, and I'm guessing you could save between banners. Okay. Besides the feature probability up event, this card pool also contains these legendary Espers: Ares, Loki, Sally, and Odin. These 4 Espers won't appear in any other card pool. Wait, what? Wait. Did they just restrict Lewis, Treaky, Sally, and Raven into the Super Sense pity pool? Hahoo. Am I reading that right? Why would you do that? What? Am I crazy? Why would you do that? This card pool also contains these legendary Espers, and these 4 Espers won't appear in any other card pools. Why would you throw Lewis, Treaky, Sally, and Raven into the pity pool, and only the pity pool? That's so dumb. Why? Am I reading this right? Okay, so I think I'm reading it right. If I'm not, let me know. But it looks like it's saying that in the Super Sense, in the pity summons, the Super Sense, you will only be able to get Ares, Loki, Sally, and Raven there in the pity sense, in the Super Sense pity summons, which is dumb. Why would you make that a thing? That is so absurd in so many ways. It doesn't make any sense to do that. Why would you restrict these 4 Espers that are, well, good except Ares, to a pity party? Pity party? pity summons. I don't know. I don't know about this one. This is I might have to ask some other creators about this. Probability. Okay, so gold record player adjustment. Base chance of acquiring a legendary Esper from the gold record summoning pool is 1%. Consolidated chance. Guaranteed chances include 1.58%. So they increased this a little bit. Okay. Attempts for a guaranteed draw have been reduced from 119 to 99. After the update, if players don't get any legendary Espers with 99 Echo Spins, they will always get one from the next Echo Spin. Okay. So this... Okay, hold on. I see these boys down here. When the probability up event unlocks for the divine tum table, the probability up espers will be added to this card pool. Guys can also be drawn from the gold record summoning pool. Lewis, yeah. So Ares, Loki, Sif, and Odin won't appear in the summoning pool. So these 4 espers are restricted to the pity summon. Why? Why would you do that? Okay, but this sounds like this is adjustments for base summoning. Basically, I'm guessing this is for summoning on a banner without an event on it. Just the basic record summons, you'll pop up. So like when you pop up onto the screen here, this would just be the basic summon banner. Like, oh yeah, obviously Ophelia Thantos is still featured for a couple days. This would just be not Disco Boom. Is it Disco Boom? What's her name? I forget her name. Her. Is she Disco Boom? Get closer. Is she Disco Boom? I forget. Isn't this Disco? I don't remember. But she'll be floating up there for the normal just pulls and stuff. And it'll be, you know, it won't be as high. It'll be what, 20 less, 20 more summons on the base banner to get a legendary Esper than the event up. Than during an event where it's 80, which is fair. I don't like these 4 espers being restricted only to pity summons, because Loki is a very strong esper with his buffs. His debuffing is very good. Sally is very strong healer and tank on the team. I think restricting her is very dumb. And Odin being restricted, though a Shimmer already had a crazy ton of restriction due to just the probability of getting Odin off a banner in general, since Shimmers are more difficult to get. The fact that they have then condensed that even further to pity summons is really bad. Unless these 4 are the only 4 in the pity summons that the 50-50 goes with, or the first 50-50 goes with. So at the first 50-50, you can only get Ares, Loki, Sally, or Raven. Then that's fine. That's pretty good. But if those 4 are just restricted to the banner and everything's the same, that's pretty bad. If you ask me, that's pretty awful. Static Shock event benefits require level 16 before the update. After the update, eligible players can claim 500 sound matrices equal to 10 spins in the Super Sense from the mall. Mall? Mail. So wait, 500 equals 10 spins. So it is, okay, so it is just 50 for a spin. For a single spin. Now, if you can multi this, that's obviously what you want to do. Probably. I don't know. There's no guaranteed thing in DISLYTE summons yet. I think overall needing 160 summons for pity is way better than 450. That's so many. 450 is such a large number. Like me saving up and skipping the last event just to show here for perspective. For me using very minimal gems and saving for the next event, I have about 140 summons. 144. You know, will I probably get more in the next couple days? Yes. So I'll probably get around 150. So I won't have exact pity even skipping a summoning event. So it's still kind of rough, but not as rough as 450 spins. That's just ridiculous. But, oh, also, I wonder, I just realized, will this stay? Will the guaranteed legendary Esper thing, will this reset upon patch? Because if it does, that kind of sucks. Just because of when I stopped summoning, this is just where it was at. If that resets, that sucks, because then, you know, I don't get it. But if it doesn't, then I'm kind of chilling, you know? I'm chilling like a villain. You know, we might be going into these Zeus summons pretty nice and pretty. So, this is good. I don't know how to feel about these 4 Espers being restricted to the... These 4 Espers being restricted to the pity summons. If the pool is going to be generally normal, including these 4. Or if it's just going to be these 4 and the pity summon at the time. Because they're not appearing in normal summoning pools. Like after the Gaius event, you will no longer be able to get Ares, Loki, Sally, or Raven from the general summoning pool. Only the pity summons, which is bad. But if they're the only 4 in the pity summons, including the featured Esper, is it really that bad? I mean, if they eventually, like, rotate it out, it'll be good, because you'll eventually hit a point where if you go on pity every banner, that you will max out these 4 characters. So, I don't know. I think it's good if it is in the way of these are the only 4 Espers on the pity banner. But if they're not the only 4, including... If they're not only, I guess, 5, because we're including the featured Esper, then what's the point of this? Restricting them to the pity banner is really dumb at that point. Like, Lewis is still not even that strong. Like, these other 3 are, it's just Ares is not strong. He's still underwhelming after the patch. Every 10 spins, having basically every multi, you get 50 supersonic sound mixtures. It's pretty good, especially because down here they tell you that 500 is a multi pretty much. So that's pretty good. So if you go, you know, if you go in 100, you know, you'll have 500 for an extra multi. Which I'm kind of bummed that it's just for more summons and it's not a shop where you can save this currency, go and spend it on the Esper you want. I think that's really dumb. It looks like you can also get more super sound matrices from shops and bounties. This puts... I don't like it in bounties because it makes it harder to get gems from the system, but I guess this is also summon. I guess it depends on the amount. Being able to get some outside of summoning is a good thing. None of their games have a pity currency that allow you to be getting it outside of summoning. So that's a plus. That's a pretty good plus. You can get it from Union Shop, Temporal Tower. Oh, you gotta beat the first tower. Okay. I probably can, but I just haven't. Overall, I think this is good. This is a good step in the right direction. right? I'm not gonna say it's perfect because we haven't really been able to go. We can't go into the game yet and fully see and understand how it's going to work until patch, which is from these times on this Google Doc, August 23rd. So we've got about a week to sit and ponder about these. This looks like a good step in the right direction with some stuff I personally don't fully understand yet, mostly being these 4 espers in the pity pool and them maybe not ever being in the actual pool ever again. But cumulative spins probability is good. Decreasing the rate, increasing featured esper rate is good. 10 to 50% is huge. A lot of people are going to be getting the new esper now. And with it being Zeus, I know a lot of people have been waiting for him to actually be in the game. And just overall pity reduction, you know, just on basic banner with no featured, having it go down to 100 instead of 120. And then, of course, on featured, having it go down to 79 spins instead of 120. It's definitely a good step in the right direction. We'll have to see it actually play out in actual summoning come a week down the line on the 23rd. So yeah, I think Lilith Games did pretty good here. I want to say overall pretty good. It looks good from just reading it. Like I said, walking in circles here, rambling, that we will have to check it out come the patch in a week. Thank everyone so much for watching. If you actually watched this all the way through, hopefully this entices people to come back to the game, because after the hype, I know the player base has dropped a lot. But I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you so everyone so much for watching, and as always, we'll see you next time. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Editor Banana here. So as you can see, it is around 2 a.m. in the morning when some people, part of the Lilith staff and the content creator Discord, clarified some of the stuff with the recent changes in the video. I decided I want to get this in real quick at the end because they clarified a couple things. So Zeus will be available in both pools. That would needed to be clarified. 10 records is 50. 50 equals 1 spin. So 500%. So the pity is only in the super sense summoning pool. So the 160 draws is only in the pity pool, which really, really sucks, especially because of the probability up will only be in the pity summons. So normal summoning is going to feel like a drag. You know, you will probably go down to new pity on gold record banners, which is 100, and you will probably get a random esper legendary you don't want, and then, you know, the next 200 maybe you get the featured you want. But there's still a lot of questions with this. There'll probably be a part 2 to this in that'll be randomly cut to after this, if more is talked about tomorrow with other content creators about this. I mean, the pity is nice, but having the pity up only be in the pity summons, or having the probability up only be in the pity summons, makes gold record summons just more just a way to get just random espers. I don't know. The changes seem good on paper until the clarification really makes things kind of wishy-washy on the water. But that's it from me. If there's a part 2 to be after this, if not, then
Thanks for watching till the end. See you guys next time.